Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Starving puppy tied to a truck is rescued and gets a forever home. Dogs are forever loyal and loving to humans, but sadly, not all humans feel that way toward animals. Some of them neglect their dogs, not giving them the love they need. But some people abuse these innocent dogs, beating them and starving them. While most abused dogs unfortunately end up dying at the hand of their abusive owners without ever experiencing love, some dogs get a second chance at life, get rescued by a kind soul, and find a forever home with loving owners. Here's one such story. This is Duke. He's a 10-month-old puppy who was kept tied to an old truck by his previous owner. Apart from this abuse, the owner also beat Duke and starved him with no access to food or water. In his young life, it seems Duke had never experienced kindness. This life was really difficult. He couldn't move much and had to relieve himself in spots very close to where he was. He even went 10 days without any food or water. Because of the starvation and dehydration, Duke soon became malnourished and his health was declining very fast. His situation was so dire he even had his own feces all over him. Not only that, but he was also covered in fleas and had a broken leg because his owner had abused him. Due to his very young age, his malnourishment, and his injuries, it seemed like Duke couldn't make it. But don't lose hope. The kind people at the Redozum Street Dog Rescue found him. They saw that Duke was on his own and chained up, and they rescued him from his sad fate. Seeing his sad situation, even his rescuers couldn't believe things had gotten that bad. One of his rescuers, named Rolls, had this to say. It was a real shock when the vet said it was his trauma to his feet. They were obviously broken. His feet were shattered. The ligaments in his feet were non-existent. Bones were just floating about in his feet. Duke couldn't be taken to a shelter because they were all full. Fortunately for Duke, a guardian angel in the form of Rolls came in and welcomed Duke into his family and home for the time being, so Duke could get the care that he needed. Rolls, his wife, and all their pets happily welcomed their new friend, and they all took very good care of him and nursed him back to health. But because of everything Duke had been through, he had some trouble adjusting to his new life and new people. Rolls said that he was okay when I approached him initially, but you could see that fear in the way he moved and the way he backed away from those first few weeks. But thankfully, this all changed soon, and Duke got close to his wife. He really made an attachment with my wife, Diane. He just loved Diane. Because Duke had a broken leg, he needed surgery. Apart from his broken leg, he also had no ligaments, had trouble walking, and even whimpered in pain. But thanks to the medical care he received, he became able to walk well on his own. And with all the lovely people around him, Duke slowly began to trust humans again. Here are some photos of Duke in his bandages after his surgery. It's amazing how Duke was able to recover from his horrible experience. Animals are more resilient than we think they are. A warm, kind, and loving woman from England adopted Duke and gave him the forever home he deserved. With his legs all healed and the return to his ability to stand and walk, Duke was ready to go start his new life with his new family. Just look at him now. There's no trace of that sad puppy chained up all alone, suffering with his injuries. In his place is a happy, healthy, sweet, and spunky pup, all ready to go on his next adventure with his loving family. Thanks to the kind rescuers who put so much time and energy into saving abused animals, Duke got another chance at life. But this story also shows just how resilient dogs are, and how they can overcome even the most horrendous things if they're given a small chance. It makes us so happy to hear that he was rescued and that a kind-hearted person decided to make Duke a part of their family. I'm sure that's one of the best decisions they've ever made. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspirational stories.